In the serene and quiet hills of central Italy, long before the vast empire of Rome took shape, there existed a small but thriving settlement located near the banks of the picturesque Tiber River. The early inhabitants of this city managed to live simple lives, tending to their fertile surrounding lands and engaging in trading activities with nearby villages. Gradually, this small and somewhat isolated community managed to expand, and their influence started to grow as the Romans took over the surrounding lands. As time progressed, it became clear that the early Roman citizens possessed innate values of discipline, organization, and loyalty to their newly formed city. These values served as the foundation for Rome to gradually strengthen its presence and influence across the entire Italian peninsula. During their time, Roman soldiers were trained meticulously and marched together, forming organized formations with a focus on structure and cooperation. This carefully planned approach proved to be crucial, as the Romans managed to successfully defeat enemies that were either larger or less organized in nature. As the expanding city continued to grow, prominent Roman leaders began to develop effective systems of governance that helped preserve order and maintain stability within the empire. Among the several political institutions that developed, the Roman Senate became a significant and influential one. This group of experienced leaders played a vital role in debating important decisions related to war, trade, and the law. With each passing generation as Roman territory stretched further, the importance of maintaining stability and order became increasingly crucial. Over the course of several centuries, rather than days or weeks, Rome managed to transform itself from a humble and small settlement into one of the most astounding and powerful civilizations the ancient world had ever witnessed. Spanning across the vast territories of the Roman Empire, one genuinely remarkable and enduring achievement of Roman engineering is found buried beneath the feet of travelers: the magnificent Roman road. Carefully designed and built with a view to last for generations, these magnificent roads were laid out in great detail to guarantee their longevity. Roman engineers skillfully constructed them by incorporating several layers. At the very base level, large, solid stones served as a strong, enduring foundation. On top of that, smaller yet sturdy stones and gravel were employed to form a stable and durable surface that could conveniently support heavy carts, able to carrying enormous loads of resources while marching along with armies. To further enhance the road's functionality, these were built in straight lines when possible, cutting across expansive forests, hills, and picturesque valleys alike whenever the terrain dictated. This approach allowed the Romans' swift soldiers to traverse great distances effortlessly. Moreover, along these roads, both merchants and traders were seen making their way, traveling to help transport goods from one region of the empire to another. Occasionally, passers-by might even come across farms, modest villages, and several roadside service stations where horses could easily be changed, supplies gathered, and rested. Over time, by connecting hundreds of cities across its vast empire, these roads facilitated unparalleled communication, trade, and the transportation of people and goods on a scale that had never been witnessed on a global scale in ancient times. To this day, even after the mighty Roman Empire has long faded from view, the traces of these ancient, remarkable roads can still be found gracefully stretched across the landscape of Europe in quiet persistence. In the very core of the once mighty Roman Empire, bustling cities could be found at all hours of the day and night. Life in these urban centers would begin early in the morning as merchants opened their establishments, showcasing a variety of goods such as fruits, vegetables, pottery, and tools for sale. Residents would gather around in the bustling streets, warmly greeting their neighbors and starting to embark on their daily routines. The most prominent location within these cities was often the Forum, a spacious open square designed to host various public events where people could engage in discussions, listen to inspiring speeches, or simply meet peers and exchange news from their daily adventures. Cities within the Roman Empire were remarkably opulent. Many families would cohabitate in tall apartment buildings referred to as insulae. These impressive structures frequently rose to several impressive floors high and would often feature the lower levels filled with a mix of small shops and workshops. Throughout the day, the compact streets vibrated with an array of sounds ranging from traders calling out their goods at a fair price, carts rolling along ancient stone roads, and pleasant conversations between fellow citizens. As the sun began to set, the lively heart of the city would slowly commence its tranquilization. Lights would shine brightly in homes and along the main streets, taking people back home after a fulfilling day, immersing themselves in the exciting and bustling urban life in the heart of the Roman Empire. Roman soldiers formed the backbone of the empire's strength. Life in the legion required discipline, endurance, and careful training. Each soldier was trained to engage in combat in a formation. Instead of operating independently, Roman soldiers made use of their teamwork and effective coordination abilities. Legionaries often had to carry heavy armor, shields, and various weapons during extended marches. They would traverse through rugged mountains, dense forests, and level plains while maintaining a well-coordinated and organized formation. However, soldiers also played a crucial role in constructing roads, bridges, and establishing camps during their campaigns. These proficiencies greatly assisted Roman armies in advancing efficiently across extensive territories with ease. At the conclusion of each day, the soldiers took rest within well-planned and organized camps. These camps served as a shelter where they mended their equipment, relied on shared meals, and got ready for the upcoming journeys. Bathhouses played a significant role in the daily lives of ancient Romans. These architectural marvels offered their citizens not just a place to relax and enjoy a soothing swim, but also a chance to spend quality time with friends and family members. Inside the complex, one could find several multifunctional rooms designed specifically for different temperatures. Some rooms were equipped with hot water baths, while others provided warm, inviting pools or even cool, refreshing water sources. With a slow and leisurely pace, visitors would move between these various rooms, indulging in the serene atmosphere, while also taking pleasure in the warmth and comfort of the bubbling water. The bathhouses were not only spaces for personal hygiene and relaxation, but also hubs for social interactions. Individuals would gather there to discuss business transactions, exchange news, and engage in delightful conversations with one another. For many Romans, visiting the baths became a cherished, peaceful daily routine, which provided not only relief from daily stressors, but also fostered a sense of togetherness and camaraderie within their community. Roman markets were extravagantly full of activity and an abundance of colorful elements. Markets were arranged numerous wooden stalls that extended along not only busy streets but also squares. A variety of fresh fruits, vegetables, olives, and grains were skillfully displayed all around these stalls. Additionally, pottery, a variety of cloth and useful tools were also for sale beside these stalls. Farmers from the nearby countryside arrived with large carts brimming with produce, which they had gathered from their own farmland. Simultaneously, merchants from distant provinces also brought goods in their carts, adding to the diverse array of products available at the market. The market proved to be not only a crucial place for buying and selling goods, but it also served as a hub where citizens flocked to engage in conversations, exchange news, and simply meet their friends. As the day drew to a close, these merchants started to gradually pack away their products, and, as a result, the once bustling marketplace began to feel increasingly quiet and serene. As the world of ancient Rome slowly fades into silence, its echoes remain through time. Rest now, and let history drift quietly into the night.